Hello, Millie. You're looking nice today. Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, it was all right. How about you, Dr. Fideo?
Wonderful. Isn't it a marvellous day, Millie? Sun shining, birds singing.
You sure you're feeling all right, Dr. Fideo?
Absolutely. Never felt better. Can't wait to get on with the week.
I thought you said you always hated Mondays.
Me? No, I don't think so. Always ready for a new challenge. Hope you've got me fully booked today.
Oh, don't worry about that. You haven't got a free appointment for 2 weeks. And I'm afraid I've had to double book a few slots. I had to fit in Mrs. Scoggins this morning.
Great. Well, better get on then. Hello, Millie. Are you all right?
Me? Yeah, I'm fine. Just a bit stunned. Dr. Fideo seems a bit odd this morning. He even asked me if I'd had a good weekend.
Haven't you heard? He told me last week he was going to get a practice manager to take over all the admin and stuff. You know how much he hates it.
Oh, that explains it then. Actually, not sure I like him like this. At least you knew where you were before.
Something tells me it might not last too long, seeing as who he's appointed.
Go on, who?
You know he took on that new nurse.
The one he said was about as useful as an ashtray on a motorbike. He was gonna sack her.
Apparently, there was something in her contract that made that difficult, so he's moved her sideways to exploit her potential.
That's just his subtle way of getting rid of someone. What he did with Tracy. She said being moved sideways here was like being nudged into oncoming traffic. Handed in her notice after a week. Wait a minute. You're not telling me...
Yes, Evelyn Gilvary is our new practice manager. How are you getting on then, Evelyn? Afraid you'll find some of the paperwork needs sorting out a bit.
I was just going through your stock audits, and it looks as if you're almost out of cotton wool rolls.
No, that can't be right. We had an order delivered a week or so ago. We don't get through them that fast. Let's go and check. Ah, I think I can see what's happened. We got another bloody mouse.
Oh no, I can't stand mice.
Don't worry, I'll sort it out.
I've just been down to the storeroom, Millie, and it seems we've got mice.
Most likely it's only the one. Dr. Fideo will sort it. He just brings his cat from home and leaves it here overnight.
What? He can't do that. You can't have a cat wandering around a dental practice, jumping up onto all the equipment and everything. I really think I ought to send a report to the CQC that we've got an infestation of mice.
I'd hardly call one mouse an infestation. Anyway, I wouldn't do that if I were you, Evelyn. Dr. Fideo don't take too kindly to attention from the CQC.
Well, I think it's my duty to report it.
Let me put it like this. The last time we had a problem with a CQC inspector poking his nose in, by some strange coincidence he had a rather nasty accident.
Really? What happened?
Well, he won a ticket in a raffle to light the firework display bonfire at the Rotary Club Halloween barbecue. As he bent down, a rocket went up his trouser leg, lifted him 100 foot into the air before it exploded.
My goodness, how awful. Was he all right?
They never found all of him.
You're not suggesting...
Course not. But, well, you know.
Dr. Fideo, can I have a word?
Yes? What is it, Evelyn?
Millie tells me you're going to bring a cat in here to catch the mouse.
That's right. Counts as a pretty good mouser.
You know, I'm really not happy about having a cat prowling around all over the practice. It's got to be against all sorts of regulations.
Well, I don't remember anything in HTM 0105 about not having a cat in the practice. But tell you what, you can have a go putting a trap down if you like. And if that doesn't work, we'll go with the cat option. How about that? What the devil's all the noise about? Evelyn, what are you doing up there? Ah, I see. Looks like we'll have to go with plan B after all then.
Yes, all right. You can bring the cat in.
I see Evelyn relented over the cat, Rufus. Yep. Pouncer can be a bit of a two-edged sword, though. Why? Didn't he catch the mouse? Oh, yes, he caught it all right. Problem is, he catches mice from outside as well, then brings them in to play with, and then forgets about them after a bit. Are you sure you're okay, Rufus? Yeah, why? You seem a bit shaky this morning. What? Oh, right. I've just taken a lower 6 out of a chap with Parkinson's. After a bit, his jaw started shaking, then I started shaking, the chair started shaking, the nurse started shaking. I thought the whole fucking surgery was going to be shaking in the end. Did you get it out? Oh, yes. Although I don't think I really did anything except hang on, and he did the job for me. Do you know, I saw one of the nurses in the sterilising room the other day. Then when I came back, she was still just standing there. I asked her what she was doing, and she said she was washing the autoclave. I mean, I know the job can be stressful, but I thought, it's finally got to her. I asked her why, and she said she had to watch the cycle and make a note of the temperature and times. I said, for heaven's sake, just give me the printouts and I'll write them up in the book. It's part of CQC compliance, Rufus. They need to observe a cycle each day. Then the CQC rules must have been dreamt up by a load of fucking idiots. Don't they know autoclaves have a computer chip which controls the cycle? The display tells you what's happening, and the printout is a record of what's happened. How do they think the two of them can be different? Do they think there's an elf inside, typing the printout and making it all up? I reckon Evelyn's taking her new role a bit too seriously, you know. She was telling me she was having a hard time persuading some of the nurses they couldn't wear nail varnish. I said I can see their point. I mean, how can it matter if they're wearing gloves all the time? I think she's just trying to follow the CQC guidelines, Rufus. Next thing you know, the CQC will be issuing guidelines on whether or not the nurses should wear knickers under their scrubs. Do our nurses wear knickers under their scrubs, Rufus? Do you know, Charlie, I really couldn't say. Wouldn't be easy to get round to in a conversation, though, would it? Have you got the surgery set up for an endo at 10 o'clock, Tracy? Oh, and by the way, are you wearing knickers today? Hello, Sharon. Watch anything good on the autoclave last night? Oh, God, here we go again.